Welcome to Nerd Stalker, Episode 8. My name is Adolfo Ferranda, and we're speaking to CEO and co-founder Andrew Lee and co-founder Arjun Lall of Jam Legend.
So my name's Arjun Lall. I'm one of the co-founders along with Andrew, another guy, Ryan Wilson. And I'll pass it over to Andrew, and he can tell you a little bit more about our product.
So Jam Legend is essentially, we put music gaming online. So that's kind of like Guitar Hero, but we put it online, so it's more social. You can play with more of your friends, with more artists, more songs, anywhere, anytime. And best of all, you're going to love this, Adolfo. It's free.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's
like
free.
As in beer. So is it open to the public yet? How scalable is this thing? Is there issues with latency since it's on the web and so forth? And what do we need to play this game?
So our website is jamlegend.com. Right now we're in an invite-only beta. So we give out little invite codes here and there. Right now, hound your friends on Twitter and ask them if they have any invite codes. But once people sign up, they can invite more and more. And we're doing this mostly just so we can scale our servers and our architecture, make sure everything's going well. You had mentioned latency and whatnot, and we've been scaling fine so far. Obviously, the TechCrunch post kind of pounded us a little bit, but we've been doing okay since then. And we'll be launching our full launch sometime soon.
So speaking of the infrastructure, what are you guys running on, like Amazon S3 or what kind of stuff?
Right, so we actually use AWS exclusively for all our hosting. So we use S3 for storing all the songs and EC2 for our servers.
Okay, so people are actually uploading their music to you guys?
Right now we're starting with independent artists only, and we intend to stay as legal as possible. So right now, actually, the artists come approach us, we go ahead and talk to them, validate that they are artists, and then we can go ahead and put their music on our platform. We actually have an artist platform because we want to help these artists promote themselves, and so artists can go ahead and give us links to their MySpace pages, all of their different social networks and whatnot, and we will go ahead and link people there. So you can go ahead and buy their songs on Amazon or iTunes or wherever.
So the reason why you're going to want to play the game is because, number one, it's fun, but two, it's also very social. So take, for example, if all three of us right now want to go and play a song by Double Stamp on our site, we can play that right now in a sort of real-time tournament. Think of it as like a massively multiplayer music game. Think of it this way, like if you're in Los Angeles, Arjun's in San Francisco, I'm all the way in China, and all three of us are playing, and we can play with thousands of people all at the same time on one song. You can do that. You can also play, you can challenge your friends just like Facebook style, turn-based gaming. You can challenge someone to one song, they go and play the song against you, you can see who wins. And then we have the general array of sort of social features, so you can see how you do against other people within the community. You can see different achievements. And lastly, you can challenge each other by email or MySpace, or email or IM for right now. And then later on MySpace and Facebook.
You actually made the thing, huh?
Yeah, so Ryan and I coded the whole thing.
Right.
And how long did it take you guys to develop this?
So we've been working frantically for about the last 3 months. We're part of the LaunchBox Digital startup program, and so I basically didn't go outside for the good part of the summer, but now we've got a cool site, and we're excited about taking it further.
So what's the roadmap look like for you guys? What are the next steps? Well, as much as you guys can share.
So for right now, we're really focused on our product. So all of you independent artists out there, you're going to want to be on your platform. If you want to sell more albums and you want to get the Guitar Hero effect, that's right. Just like Dragon Force that sold 8,000 albums or 2,000 albums every week before Guitar Hero 3, now you can sell 40,000 albums a week and get that Guitar Hero effect. So you're going to want to be on Jam Legend. So essentially, right now we're focused on products. So getting more artists onto the platform. And then outside of that, what we're doing is, for all the investors out there, we're raising a small $500K sort of convertible debt round. So if you're interested, give us a call.
So I saw you using it looked like a Rock Band guitar or something like that. Do I need this type of equipment to play the game?
Yeah, that was mostly for the demo for Sizzle, but actually the coolest thing is you can actually take your keyboard and you flip it forward, you use F1 through F5 like the frets of the guitar and push enter to strum, and so it's actually a lot like a guitar, but it's just a keyboard that everyone has laying around.
So anyone at home with a keyboard,
Andrew can go ahead and demo it.
What about my laptop?
But yeah, that's the way it works if you've got a keyboard. If you've got a laptop, you just sit it down like this, and it works. Yeah, you know, maybe we could do that. You never know. You never know.
The sax off. That's very nice.
Yeah. So yeah, we have a hidden Easter egg in the game right now, which is the cowbell. So go ahead and try to find it once you get on the site.
The cowbell. How'd you get into this whole thing?
Yeah, sure. So Andrew, Ryan, and I met at Claremont McKenna College, east of LA. It's a small school, and prior to this, we had actually worked on a website called Fantasy Congress, and so we started this when we were in college, and it's like fantasy football, but you draft members of Congress instead.
Very cool.
So
yeah, like fantasy Congress.
Yeah,
what
so
the hell?
yeah, exactly. So you know, the media had a field day with this, and it started doing really well.
Wow.
We moved out to DC, worked on that for a while, but we decided to take a big strategic shift and start working on this.
And we all knew each other for 5 years. Arjun was going to go into the wonderful world of consulting, and then he said, no, I'm not going to go do that. I'm going to do something much more riskier. Ryan was probably going to go work for a very large software company doing amazing work, or maybe even a startup. I was going to go use my Truman Scholarship to go to graduate school, and all three of us said, you know, forget about that. Let's go with the risky alternative.
Well, yeah, I had interned at Bear Stearns the previous summer. I got an offer from them, and I said, well, that's the safe choice. The risky choice is working on Fantasy Congress full time.
Your parents must have been so.
Well, yeah, and what it turns out is that Bear Stearns would have been by far the riskier choice.
What is this developed in?
So we use Java in the back end. We use Hibernate with our Java, and Ryan and I actually just developed a web framework to kind of glue all that type of stuff together. And for our front end, we use Flex.
Now, everything seems to be pretty quick and pretty slick. Are you guys happy with it, or?
Well, I think, as always, you know, with a product, there's always things that we want to improve, but we're pretty happy with at least the gameplay right now. People are playing it. You know, if you go to our site and you look at our top players, some of our top players are folks who became top players in the matter of 24 hours, so they played like 7 hours straight in order to play the game. But all three of us are also, we're all musicians, and we also really like video games. So this is this is something that's really important for us. I think helping artists be able to get on a platform like this, as well as, I think for us it's just fun. We're having a really good time too. I mean, essentially the thing with us is that we really feel that music gaming is going to be part of the wave of the future. I mean, no matter, we could be like a new music discovery service, or we could be just a great place for music games, but I think we squarely see ourselves as part of the future of the music industry and part of the gaming industry as well. That's what we think.
That's cool. So is the goal, do you think, to eventually be acquired, or for you guys to expand the company? How, you know, what's the size of the team now, too?
Well, right now it's us three co-founders, and then we have some other people that we contract out with. But I think our goals primarily right now is we're focused on our product. You know, if the biggest thing is, I think we'll do what's best for our users. You know, whatever that may be, we're gonna. I'm not joking. We have a sort of like undying devotion to our users.
Giving you feedback, and how are they giving you feedback right now?
We use Get Satisfaction, but we also make it very easy for someone to just send us, you know, feedback at jamlegend.com. You could also email us for info. If you're an artist, again, if you're an artist, send an email to artists@jamlegend.com, and we'll be able to go ahead and set you up very easily to get on our platform.
Where do we find you guys at?
www.jamlegend.com. We're based in San Francisco, so please give us feedback. We love criticism if you have some, and tell us how we can improve the site, because we're doing this for all you people out there.
Very cool. Thanks so much for your time, guys.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Nice to meet you.
Thanks.
Hey, nice to meet you. All right, thanks.
Do you have questions?
Do you have answers?
Yes, I do. Nerd Talker.
Nerd Stalker.
No, Geek Talker.